So how is your organization participating in the issue discussed in this conference?
The Roma and housing. The Roma issue is generally a subject of our research and engagement with a variety of stakeholders, member states, European institutions, local level authorities. Yeah, we look at it from the perspective of the situation concerning human rights in different areas of life, housing being one of them. And housing is also a priority of the Czech presidency of the decade of Roma inclusion, and we have partnered basically for that reason with the decade of Roma inclusion Czech presidency to have this conference. And all our recommendations and assessments of the situation is based on research. In 2008, we have published a report on the situation of Roma in housing in the EU, and also a survey on the minorities discrimination. And basically, this is, for us, it is a follow-up. It's a follow-up concerning the dialogue on how to implement certain recommendations coming out of the report. So,
can you shortly evaluate the situation, whether the decade brought any development, like in your point of view?
Well, I think it's always a question whether you see the glass half full or empty. I don't think we would be standing here discussing the issue if perhaps there would not be a decade. A decade brings together member states from the national level authorities, but also non-governmental organizations. And as an organization, it has a potential to create a useful space for dialogue. At the same time, it is difficult to judge, but at the same time, we are 5 years into the decade, and no serious evaluation was done as to what the achievements have been so far. So, it's all based on feeling and impression.
So what is your feeling? Is it really changing towards better, or for now it's hard to say whether there were some visible results?
Okay, I think it is to some extent changing to the better, and my personal taste is going still a little bit too slow. But if I compare, let's say, the level of discussion today with 5 years ago, then I can make two observations. First of all, 5 years ago you would not have the wide variety of people truly involved in the subject matter, either being practitioners or a human rights advocacy organization. So today, let's say, the scene is more diverse, it's more discussed. You also see slowly emerging participation of private sector in the area of housing. This is really crucial, and I think that is very promising. You also see the EU reacting to the situation of Roma. It's a high political priority, so that is new. That is definitely positive.